Hello, people. I'm doing a starting soon, but I'm not gonna actually be too
Hello!
crazy. I'm joined by Charles. He's still building motor vehicle things.
What I'll do is I'll screen share and I'll get Tyler to show at the end of the stream once I'm finished.
Yes. Very, very cook.
Harry Bert. I can't say that anymore. Bert's gone.
Aww. Oh, Frozen's already in the chat from when he was in your stream. People are coming by. So, the project I'm going to be showing off today is a project I started back in October with someone that we now know, due to reasons, as The Fruit. I did start it
Oh.
yeah. I did start it a little bit before he got his, he got onto it, but, he did help a little bit, the wooden sword level before things happened. But yeah, so I've now finally finished it, and I'm going to be releasing it, not today, because we've had a lot of things to plan for a certain series close to home. And yeah, I've had a few just IRL worries about the infrastructure and safety of my own home in certain areas of it. That's not been fun. And also, I stayed up all night finishing the map, so I've been asleep for half the day. So, yeah. With that being said, I think I will switch to the map. So, don't want to close that tab, that's my music. Oh dear, that would have been broken. Yeah, this is PvP Civilization. It is a recreation of the world, the series that the YouTuber Evbo is doing. Here you go, welcome to Evbo's PvP Oh, I need to change that, but that's fine. I guess it's fine, because it's just, Welcome to Evbo's PvP Civilization, chapter 1, because he's doing the different chapters for each civilization. This is everything from chapter 1, because he hasn't shown enough of chapter 2 for me to feel comfortable building it without having to change things and move things backwards and forwards. So I'm going to wait until most of the series is done to do the rest of these kind of areas. But the premise of PvP Civ, for anyone that has never watched the series, it started off in the lore as these 5 weapons called the Eternal Weapons, which is marked out by 4 of these statues. We have the axe, the sword, which is broken. That's like that in one of the other inflections of the statues above us, actually. We've got the bow, and we have the trident. And essentially, what I've done is I made a spawn area. My friend Tunky helped to actually help with a lot of the commands and stuff. And I did these walls, and I really like them. They look really organic, and they really look kind of nice for the sort of style of this. So I'm quite happy with that. I should show, for anyone that doesn't have the Gamma Utils mod or Fulbright or whatever, I did make a night vision button, so whenever people do need that, they have it. And here is the book. So I did credit everybody that's helped. So there we go. Even The Fruit, I did put his name there because he did help, and obviously I doubt he's gonna really see this, so I was like, well, I just thought I'd at least name him because, yeah. Okay, so yeah, everyone's here, and then if I switch this further, and then I did, if we have the patience to go to page 100. Let's do this. Oh, that's another thing. Be like, oh my god, you're still reading. I wanted to do something which I don't know why I did this. It was like a 4 a.m. thing, and it's kind of funny. If I keep scrolling. Wait for it. I just put Parky's a melon. I don't know why. It was just funny. Oh, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna bother scrolling. It's just a copy anyway. It's fine. So there you go. If you know, you know. How's the Satsuma doing, Charles?
Kirk.
This is cook indeed. That's good. I see Lucomine's in the chat. How's it going, Mr. Lucomine? Owen's here as well. Nice. Hi everybody. Hi. Sorry, I don't know. I keep on zoning out nowadays. Let's get into this. Here's some cook music. What's up?
I forgot to turn subtitles back on.
Oh yeah.
I'm in no clip putting in the whatchamacallit, the gear shifter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't coming up with my flight speed.
Oh.
So I thought, oh yes, turn things on.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, honestly, you've done quite a lot of progress to it from what I last saw, so I'm excited to see it, and I'll show them at the end of the stream if you're still here. Anyway, so PvP Civilization, at least the main part here, all these things are kind of marking out teleport points from the sword civilization, which is like the first one we get introduced, the first like concept of it. So as you can see, it's under like the sword statue. Again, the sword is Borken. So we've got science for the wooden sword level, the stone sword level. I've just gone to the iron sword level. Not good. Oh, my cheats are off. Of course, they blimmin' are. I don't know how you like permanently turn them on as well. Where's my mouse gone? My mouse is broken. Cheats on. Commands even. I don't know why they just keep turning themselves off. Is there like a permanent like fix for that? There has to be, surely.
Is it on a server?
No, it's on like a single player world.
Yo, you just gotta activate them in the menu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're just opening it to land to enable them.
Yeah. I'll sort that out. I mean, it'll be like that in the download unless I can be bothered to fix that, but I don't really know if I can. But yeah, we'll see. So, anyway, I've got like the Iron Sword level, there's the PvP Mansions, which is also on the Iron Sword level, the Gold Sword level, and the Diamond Sword level. So, I'll show all these different kind of things. If I already showed this like before it was completed and before like I think there was any texturing done to it, possibly, but now it's like done. So, we will step on to the Wood Sword level. So, this room is the first room that Evbo actually, well, not the first room that's shown in the scene, but the first kind of room. If you look into part 1, he ends up in this room. It's like the first room he actually sees in his time here in PvP Civ, when he's like reflecting on like the past, kind of how he got here and stuff. And then you come out here. If you want to know where his actual master bedroom is, anybody that's curious if when this releases, his like big bedrooms up here with the obviously the 3 winds, and there's the armor stand. Three lins indeed. There's the chosen one armor stand, which you have to like he has to like hit 3 times to pay to respawn pretty much. So that's a kind of fun thing. And then across the way here is Tabby's room. Tabby ends up being quite a main character in the series for not the best things in the end, but you guys will have to see if you haven't watched the series. It is pretty good though. Honestly, this has been one of the hardest things I've had to recreate. I can't stress that enough. This has been really not like, it's been fun at times, but holy, it's been taxing.
I've been very burnt.
Yeah, no, not at all. Very not Bert. I can definitely vouch on that score. It's just there's a lot of annoying stuff. Here is the PvP. What is it called? Like the fighting arena for the wooden sword level. Basically, every like couple of days, someone gets like chose at random for battling and stuff, and yeah. There's a little bit of a free plot armor that Evbo got at the beginning there, which you'll have to see if you want to know. And then through here is, again, more stuff. So we have the PvP Marketplace. This room was probably like in the top 3 hardest things that I had to do in this entire thing. Because there's a lot of like these weird shaped pillars here, as you can see. There's like these weird holes and weird different heights. And I didn't even finish like the ones of one of them because I couldn't figure out the height. So I had to just kind of wing it. And then down here, I left a little thing here for the people to see this, because this one, he never goes up here. I only got one angle of it, which was somewhere from like over here. So I did what I could. Obviously those signs aren't there, but that's just to show I don't know what's there. I don't care what's there. I'm done with this. Yeah, it was not fun. Right, let me go in Spectator, and I'll show you, because this is where we started, but this whole thing is kind of like one big square. So you know, you can go around and round pretty much. And in the middle, which where we're going to go, is what's called the Red Gate. So on these kind of longer, bigger rooms, there's this kind of red wall, which, as I say, is the Red Gate. So you need 3 wins as a wooden sword to hit these armor stands, and then you unlock the door so you can get in. And when you are through, you stand on... Hello.
My engine block's a bit broken.
Oh god, what's going on with it?
It's got 3 massive holes in it.
Ay, Satana.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
Oh no.
I'm surprised the car worked.
Honestly, you have so many issues with your engines. I don't know how it works.
No, listen. It's just the game. It isn't even me at this point. It's the game.
I know it is.
So unpredictable.
I know.
You have to put hours and hours in buying all of the new parts and putting them in, just so they're all at 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
3
I know.
That's
what you mean.
ridiculous.
That is weird. That is not good. Let's see who's arrived in
I have to make
the
another
chat.
Charles Crash Out stream. That'll be JR Marks.
Oh no.
I will contact the Australian police.
It says, Tyler, I'm going to get a drink. Tan, you get a drink. You don't have to tell me every action that you ever do, okay? You just do it, okay? I don't need to know everything, bro. It's okay. But yeah, so when you stand on these, you have your sword replaced with a stone sword. And then, of course, there's these different things that you can buy. Evbo ends up dying because he has a shopping addiction in the series, which is, it's a side DLC plot, but I do kind of like it. I won't be releasing it on this channel. I have a second channel called Legacy Gaming. What's up, Charles?
I've got a hole in my oil pan.
There's a hole in my oil pan. Oh, no.
There's 4 holes in the end. How is this thing driven home?
Wow.
Have I thrown a piston? No.
Wow.
Engine very bad.
Yes.
I'm going to have to do some fixing.
Indeed. So, pretty much, you can buy stuff here, like, you know, chest plates and general things that you need. You drop down the middle here, and you end up down in this kind of like crossroads section. You have to kind of go straight forward because this map is it's either non-Euclidean or it's either he's just been lazy. I think he's been lazy. I don't think it's non-Euclid because Parkour Civilization was not non-Euclidean. That was all in one map. So I think he's just taken a lot of shortcuts. There's this door here which he goes down this door on the Iron Sword level, but not on the Stone Sword level, so I didn't bother recreating it. So the guard doors I haven't done because we don't know what they look like. And here's the Stone Sword level. These trees are as close, like they're not accurate, but like they're made to sort of look accurate. If you look at them and you kind of compare them without looking deeply into it, you will kind of be quite impressed, I think. Is kind of the vibe I'm going for. So now there's like stone in the wall compared to when there was just the wood from before. And here is Evbo's room up here. Of course, he has this time 5 wins because that's the amount you need to become an Iron Sword. And again, yeah. Yes, you can have an Iron Sword. You know.
Can't I have a netherite sword?
Oh, you have to be that's what they call the Eternal Sword around these parts.
Can't I have Eternal sword?
You can have all 5 Eternal weapons. They haven't. No one's unlocked
it's like
that yet in the series.
Ninjago.
Yeah, actually, maybe yeah. But yeah, so you hop through here. Actually, wait. Well, you know, I forgot to show. We do have rooms here as well. So here is the fighting arena on this level, but this time it's got like the grey blocks kind of filling in that sort of level. And again, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, I don't really need to show you a whole lot. But what is different on this level is the marketplace, which was a lot of towers and weird, not good to build structures. This one was a bit easier. It's just obviously the heights were easy because I could just level them up with how they looked on that. I like this one. This is probably my favorite, like one of my favorite rooms in the map. I really do. It's just like, I call this the Great Arms because it's like arms just sticking out of it. Yeah, and you know, here you've got stuff that you can buy. Here you can obviously buy like a PvP ticket to get into the arena. That's always a fun one. That does get used in the series. And I did do something very kind of accurate as well. So on this side here, yeah, this side exactly. On the side in, I thought, what side is this one? I think, yeah, this one is the leather chest plate, right? There's a scene where he is at the top here and he whacks down the guy that's like trying to oppose him. And the guy lands down on a tree, and his sword lands on a tree. Because the way it works is you get you get your opponent's sword durability when they die. So he had to like jump down onto the tree here. The tree's not accurate, but I did make a tall tree there. So if you wanted to kind of do the general thing that he did, you can. So I did put a lot of care into that sort of
aspect. I also discovered something else that's broken.
What's broken?
I didn't tighten my radiator hose. That's why it was overheating, and that's probably why it's got holes in the block.
Oh no. Ay. Ay, Satana. I used to have that night indeed.
We
Ah,
said
I've
that
got like.
at the same time.
Yeah, I know, that was crazy.
Right.
That was very crazy indeed. So, more things here on the Iron Sword level you can buy. Of course, like this time there's a lot more like secondary weapons, like, well, flint and steel. You can also get a water bucket here. I got something in my eye. I don't know.
I've got something in my eye as well.
What the hell, bro? First we're saying things at the same time, now we've got things in our eye. Charles, I think you're my long lost brother.
Oh.
That's crazy. The law.
The lore continues.
Yes, the plot thickens, guys. We do love Law. It's very cook.
And Lynn.
Oh, Lynn, yes, we do love him too. Oh yeah, so, as I said, this does open up in the Iron Sword level. I don't know what's through there, but what I do know is up here, there is a guard door. Like, this is the room where, like, he gets, like, imprisoned in the series, and I didn't know what was, like, either down this way or through that door, so I've just kind of done what I see, and that seems to have worked. But the one thing that was kind of implying that he's done this lazily is if I come up here, you can see this is another one of the ladders from what was going to be one of the sides. So what I've had to do is any side that isn't the front, I've just blocked it off. So you have to go like straight forward to get down to the Iron Sword level, which I think that's what he did anyway. But if it isn't, then I am not fixing it because no one's proved it to me yet. So yeah, that's fun. And then I think if I'll just head back. Yes, just down in a minute. Yeah. All right, let's go this way. So this, ladies and gents, is the. I can't do that command, can I? That's only on Lynn. There we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's, oh. There we go. Here is the Iron Sword level. It's got the white blocks there to kind of indicate iron sort of status. We do have people have rooms. Not that side. I'm going to that side. Oh yes, very Bert indeed. So they don't actually have to fight in this level. This level's more about like peace. But a lot of the outsiders who have other who came from other civilizations like axes and bows, this is kind of where they get distracted. Everyone gets sent here as either because they wanted to go here or to retrieve the Eternal Sword or as a punishment. And the people that are often sent to here for to get the Eternal Sword forget their motive down here because this level is a lot more about peace. And when people only have like one life here, it's a big enough distraction for them to kind of forget their mission and get carried away. So I like that as a plot point. It kind of gives people like a bit more of like a harder decision of whether they want to be soulless and go through with it. But yeah, again, another one of the PvP arenas. If I go this way, you might think there's a marketplace, but you know, there actually isn't in this level. Because all there is here is what's called the Chosen One. This statue here is essentially, it's a representation of immortality and being the best. So the kind of law that they have for this as the Iron Sword people is they believe that the Chosen One can't be touched by a sword. They believe that the Chosen One was born on the wooden sword level, as indicated by the wood up there. And they obviously know that he's immortal and they want him to guide the way down to level 4 because level 4 is treacherous, is what they believe, because you know they don't know what's down there. It's unknown to them. So everyone pays their respects to this armor stand, which is kind of the representation of the Chosen One. And if you pay enough swings, aka 250 attacks, which is the exact same as an Iron Sword, you kind of open up a path in the floor which shows you, well, it shows you how you actually get down to level 4, because the entry to level 4 isn't water at the bottom. So a lot of the people that go there without the knowledge die, so the only one that can get that information of where to land has to be the Chosen One, because the Chosen One breaks their sword and comes back to life for that information and remembers that knowledge, I guess. So it's quite clever, I think, at least. It's quite smart how it's kind of leading into each other and how the lore comes together in these later levels. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I know I'm kind of spoiling a lot, but trust me, there's better people that can explain it a lot better than I can, so yeah. But on this side, it might look the exact same, but it isn't. This side, and on the other side opposite me there, is what we have as PvP mansions. They're just upgrades to your regular house. This one, I think it was like Parrots. Yes, Parrot X2 is a big part of the series. I will say, I love Parrot. I love if you guys don't love Parrot from Unstable Universe, oh my god, I am obsessed with that series. I know it's like heavily scripted, but like I don't know, it's the lore aspects that they include to it, which I really like. But yeah, so that's basically the Iron Sword level toured off. And I'll show you what I mean with the Gold Sword level now, because as you'll see, it's gonna get interesting down here. So if I step onto this here, it switches to a Gold Sword. Now, what I will show you is one thing we did. If I grab out a water bucket and I place down water, the water will not go the whole way down. There's some structure voids down there which will kind of make it just level out at the specific level. And when you get below that, any item that you have on you that isn't your gold sword, so any armor that you have, clears. Unless you have either a diamond axe, a netherite axe, a diamond sword, or a netherite sword, it keeps those items, because people that come back here with better weapons, that's how they end up getting down and maintaining their items. So as you'll see, that's where the water kind of spreads out. So as I'll show you now, if I hold the gold sword, everything will disappear like the water bucket. There you go, it just keeps the sword. So, and the way you get down is this block here. You landed it here, and it's basically a block display entity with water. Quite nice indeed. And yeah, we're nearly actually the whole way down already. It's kind of gone quite fast. How is the car going, Mr. Charles?
Good.
That is good.
I've just fixed me engine block and the oil pan and put the racing flywheel in.
That is very good, very nice.
So it should drive again.
Hopefully, that would be nice.
You know, take it to Vitari. They get a roll.
Yes. We do love Flutari. He's very Bert.
I do. He is very Bert.
Teemo better
Teemo is always
though. Way better. Well, here we go. Here is the gold sword level. So, the idea of the gold sword level is it's essentially the diamond swords who live at the bottom come up here to train the people that rank up to become diamond swords. So the only people that really get this position are people that really use the kind of immortality to their advantage. The only way they get that is obviously from the wooden sword level. So you know, you can't just get immortality as an iron sword. You have to really work for it on every level if you really want it. So we do have all these different rooms. In fact, I'm going the wrong way. That is where you actually end off from. You actually go around. I think technically if you're looking this way, it's clockwise. If you're looking this way, it's anti-clockwise. I don't know. Depends which way you consider the front, but it doesn't matter. This is a room based on, I think, like movement and timing. So you have to whack all these different armor stands in like a rhythm and in time before, obviously, there's like a timer that will kill him if he doesn't. Why is the battery broken?
I blame Lynn.
Lynn, wow. It's always Lynn. I do agree. And then, I don't know, these two are basically the same. There's just a bit more DLC parkour moves to this one. So you gotta whack that, then you'd obviously hop up here, then you'd jump around, whack that midair, and then, yeah, so it's kind of like a bloody jungle gym for training, pretty much. It literally is kind of, it's like one of those like obstacle courses that you do as like a kid, where it's just like going around and around like those weird like rooms that nobody asked for. And then of course there's parkour, and then this kind of section, you jump up and down these trapdoors, and from what I can tell, and this is how it is in the video, but I don't really know, like from here, you can't reach that armor stand unless he's got like a higher like reach limit, like with attributes. That's the only way I can see he's really done that, but I don't have that, and I don't, you know, I know how to do it, but I ain't gonna touch it, so I don't need to. Then if I go through here, I will pick up a water bucket for the next trial. Tonky did the commands for that, so that's cool. You basically have to climb to the top of the ladder, then you'd whack that armor stand, whack that one, then you'd have your water bucket in your offhand and kind of clutch at the bottom. So it's kind of like just full training and stuff, and being what's the word I'm looking for? Like kind of like gymnastic, athletic kind of thing. And then through here, oh, it didn't clear my water bucket. I don't know if that's like a thing if I didn't like trigger the thing properly. Let me see. hopefully it's not broken. Oh no, it's working. It's just I think I went like too fast, or I went over the thing, so that's why I didn't. But this trial is basically, it's kind of like the first one, but it's how you use a secondary weapon and how you're like to become more effective to it, and how you can kind of do a lot more damage using like a secondary item for PvP use. And then you loop back the way around, and here is the big kind of area. If I have this, will it still replace it? Well, you have to actually hold the sword to get it to replace. I don't know if it works. Teemo! We have a diamond sword. We drop down here. And here we go. The bottom. We're at the bottom, guys. We're getting there. So, this, as I said at the beginning, is kind of representing all the different like items of PvP stuff. So, we have the sword, the axe, the trident, and the bow. If we want to go the correct way, we want to go this way between the trident and the bow. So we will head this way, and this is kind of like just a central platform to land on. I did do some of these water textures like the best I could. They're not going to be fully accurate because, you know, I'm not that sad. I just wanted to make it look like it. And yes, this is where the diamond sword people live. They live in massive armor stands, which actually look really, really cool. I think it's quite creative.
I haven't got any coolant.
Oh no. That's, yeah, if you didn't have any coolant, the car would have just gone, whoa. And set on fire. Not to desire.
Satsuma's on fire.
Satsuma's on fire. That's not good at all. But yeah, so we have Evbo's head here, because why not? And you climb up here, and you enter the armor stand house. With, yes, of course, a video journal machine. I should have probably mentioned these devices here have a massive hand to play in the series. They do indeed. And a nice little raised double bed across like some water. I think, you know, it's quite a life to desire if you live here. You know, as Wembu put it in the videos, this layer is basically paradise, and it does look quite lovely, I must say. It took a very long time to build this stuff, but oh, was it worth it? And here we have the marketplace of the diamond sword level. This is a beautiful room. We've got all the different swords that are wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, and then the netherite sword, which is black, but that's, you know, I guess you just didn't use grey materials. It's yeah. I know why you're laughing, Charles.
Why am I laughing?
Well, yes. This netherite sword is very black, but that's okay. We have nothing, actually nothing wrong with that. It's a nice colour.
Just the way you said it.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I felt that job. That was easy. Yeah, so you can buy stuff. So hey, we didn't know what this one was. I think it was this one, or actually no, it would have been this one. We didn't know because it doesn't really show. But I kind of guessed it was a water bucket. I guessed it was 50 attacks because Minute Tech said it will cost him exactly 3.2% of his lifespan. If you take the entirety of a diamond sword health, which is like 1,500 and something, you divide that by 3.2, and then, I mean, yeah, and then yeah, math. It's too late for me to comprehend that, so we're just not going to talk about it any further. But yeah, so I love this. Nice marketplace. What's going on?
I flipped the car.
Oh no, you didn't. That's going to take ages to pick
back up. I didn't save either.
Oh, that means another trip to Linz is in order. Oh no. But yeah, these armor stands get flipped room to room. The only one that doesn't have it is the Red Gate room, which we'll get to soon. This is the Video Journal HQ. It's kind of like where all of the different video journal entries get sent. The diamond swords can watch people as they are filming them, which looks kind of creepy if you put it in a weird way, but I don't know. It's only Minecraft, isn't it, guys? There would be like book and quills in here, but I didn't feel like doing that. You can imagine all you want, but yeah, up here's, I don't know, you can switch between them, I guess, and put whichever one you want in there. And my music playlist has abruptly come to an end. I want a better playlist for stream music. I like the kind of Wii music, but I don't know. I don't like the tracks are very weird. Like they don't end at the best time, I will say. We need to go this way. Yes, this way. we will come across the next room, which is going to be more armor stands, but apart from that, the main next room is the PvP Civilization map. So this map kind of represents the entire world. So if you look at it from like this angle, you're looking at a very scaled down version of everything. So if you've been paying attention, red is quite a common theme with the Sword Civilization. So this is kind of where we are in kind of map sense. So then you'd head out of the Red Gate area into this kind of valley area where this kind of 2x2 black square is representing the center of the world. This is where all the players will spawn when everything's done. I've just done chapter 1 so far and the outside and the kind of the start of chapter 2, but that's just by doing the outside. And I guess the jukebox, which was there in the beginning of episode 1 of chapter 2 as well. Yeah, so this is kind of like where they start. So they'll spawn here, and then depending on which way they're facing, they would end up in this different district. So this is the bow. I want to say this one is the axe, or that was probably, yeah, that one would be the trident, the blue. Yeah, I think that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it, but we'll see. So, with that being said, we are in one of the final rooms to really show for the map. This is what is known as the Red Gate room. So there'll be like this massive wall of like red terracotta going the whole way up. It would cost you like 1,000 hits in the series to actually open this, but the idea would be all diamond swords would contribute to opening this when they have 4 new ones to replace them. So essentially, this is the ticket out. There's one other room I haven't shown, which is the last actual room we need to. This is the, I guess you can call it the battle simulator, because essentially all of the diamond swords would come here and they'd swing one of these armor stands, and they would have like, they would get teleported to the gold sword level to train up the people that rank up to there. So this is kind of how it works in that sense. But if we head out here now, my throats are really getting sore now. That's not fun. I'm going to probably end soon because I've nearly told this. We have the outside, and if I show you this, I made like a little, for the download at least, I made like a little kind of way you can get back up to the wood sword level with a diamond sword. So I did a little thing, basically, no DLC found, you know, tried to make a joke at the fact that nothing else is out here. Apart from this big sea of sand and sandstone. But yeah, so this is the entirety of the outside of the Sword Civilization building. This, honestly, it is insane. If I go in Spectator, I'll show you. We've literally got it going the whole way around. As you can see. Yeah. Big shout out to Harry for helping with this. This did take a while. And actually, I need to say, who? Lynn? Lynn is not Harry. That, you know.
Oh,
I'm very glad he isn't. Yeah, no, I'm very glad he isn't. But, you know, otherwise he'd bang in his screwdriver. Harry did help me yesterday doing these, like, big, massive mountains, like, around, like, here, kind of what would be in Season 2. I did like them, in some areas. No, Chapter 2, of PvP Civ. That's what I meant, guys.
Oh, right.
Sorry. Yeah, I did like what he did, but they were very laggy because a lot of the sand was still, like, trying to fall, and it was very... It kind of just nearly broke the server, like, a bunch of times yesterday. And I was not very happy about it when it was on a server, but now it's on single player, so it's fine. Parky Players are just come online on Essential. Isn't that lovely? So this is literally, this is how it's looking so far. And if you want to know where spawn is in relation to this map, it is literally right under it. Like right down here. This is where we started the thing earlier. So yeah, that is my new project. And I'll check the chat and see what all of your peoples have been saying.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Car very broken again.
Car Borken. We don't like Borken.
I don't know what happened.
I haven't even checked the chat actually
It
recently.
threw something out, then stalled.
Yes.
Now it won't start again.
Oh.
I reckon I've got a hole in my engine box again.
Oh no, not the engine.
What's going on with this car?
Tan said, "What's up?" Oh no, that was Parky said, "What's up, Buttercup?"
Oh yes, I seem to be missing pistons 2, 3. I wonder where they've gone.
Yes. Oh yeah, Parky said, "OMG, is that Wembu?" Yes, Parky, you should watch the series. Like Wembu, Minitech, Clown Pierce is actually in it, but like he'll be in it a lot later. His character is more assisting Tabby with her kind of evil escapades going on to the future seasons. So chapters even.
My
So.
car keeps falling out of gear as well.
Oh no.
I can't show it in this state.
Mm-hmm. Tan said he has his drink
Sorry.
now. I don't. Oh, that was
I don't
fancy.
care.
That was fancy. That said that. My bad.
Oh.
Their profile pictures look the exact same if I don't really pay attention to them. I have my
Damage,
drink now.
box,
Nice one.
Install. Yes, Titan 16.
Is Charles here? I swear I can hear him in the. Yes,
I am
he
in
is
the-
here. He
Who
is
that
here indeed.
Who is asked?
Fancy.
I am here.
Cool. Caleb33 says, including the bow civilization. No, because he hasn't showed enough of that. He's only done one episode where he actually shows that. And if I actually was to do that, I'd get it wrong because A, there's a bunch of mountains which I don't know the length of, like as to how close this actual center structure is. B, I'm going to build it after I've released this, but I'm going to paste it in when everything's ready. So I'm going to build everything very separately, and it's going to be a bit of like a jigsaw puzzle to piece together. But I am going to do it. Just bear with me, and it will get done. Yeah, I need to make sure that I can get it right before I start jumping the gun, because I'm not one of those people that just jump the gun and just do it just for the sake of having it. I like to know that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it to the best I can, because otherwise it kind of feels just scummy just to release something when I know I can do better. So that's kind of why the bow civ isn't here, but it will be. And yeah, when we know what the other layers to it are, if there are any like other layers to it, or what the actual eternal bow item is, then yeah, because it could be a crossbow or a regular bow that's enchanted. I don't even know. So that's fun.
Wait, hang on. I think I fixed the car.
He's fixed the car. Parky put down in my chatty again. Let's see what the guy's saying. Actually, I should probably see. I know Fancy said. Is Charles playing My Summer Car? Yes, he is still playing My Summer Car, Fancy.
If the car would work.
So Solmy said this isn't Warcraft. That's crazy.
Why is main bearing
might be.
1 here?
Oh no.
Oh, Charles.
I heard that the parkour villain may have not. What? May or may not be Clown Pierce. Yeah, oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Yes, it is the good old Clown Pierce, Parky. But Parky, I want to show you something. Now that you're here, you are in public downloads of this when it actually comes out, because on page 100, I put this. So yeah, I don't know why it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, I should just do something just for funs, like shits and gigs, and then I was like, what's something funny that like is an inside joke? And I was just like, I'm just gonna put Parky's Melon. But that's literally why. So when this map comes out, you're literally on page 100, just Parky's a melon. That's brilliant. Yes. Did I hear? Oh yes, you might have done. You might have done indeed. Yes, your reaction to that. Let me see what the big scary said. Main pair? I don't know if you heard main pair. Bro, honestly, if main pair would actually be so good for this sort of thing. Like, actually, he actually would. Like, main pair is pretty sick at PvP from what I've seen. Fancy says you fixed it again. Fancy says, Charles, are we still best friends? What the hell?
Oh, of course.
And then he says, also you and Charles should play what? Oh, should play Gmod for a vid. I've never really played it. I don't know. Oh my man, I'm famous.
You should start right now.
Yes, Parky, you're going to be so famous from the Parky's a melon trend must spread, If ever Esbo picks up this map and he looks at page 100, he's going to see Parky's a melon, and then he might let you in the series, That's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to start uploading this thing soon. I have a second channel called Legacy Gaming. I'm going to do a trailer for this map, and probably like a tour, a bit more edited, of this map on there, so Yeah. And Park Y Pookie has just come online on Essential again. Wow, Parky, you're off and on, aren't
I'm
you?
dead.
You're how? How are you dead? What has
I
happened?
hate this game.
How's the game killed you this time?
I crashed. And for some reason my radiators keeps just dying.
Oh,
It
Parky
just
said
keeps...
crashed, my bad. Yeah. I don't know. Your game, like, whether it's like a mod or just like the actual game file itself, is just weird for you because you've had so many issues with building that car recently. Parky, how could you crash? That's never good. It's not good for your health to crash. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Water. Radiator. Radiator hose. Tightness. True. No. False.
Oi.
True. 16. False. True. 8.
Oh.
Wait, that's not tightened properly. 16. True.
Why is it not working for me? Oh, it must be. Hang on.
In Chicago,
I feel it.
Another version of
I'm in
that.
caps, that's why. There we go. If I die, I end up here. That's good. Okay. Coolio. Alright, well, I don't know how long I'll be live for. If anyone has anything cool or funny or whatever they want to share, then feel free to. I see Sasomi's back in chat. Let's see what everybody's saying. Starting from Parky saying, oh wait, yeah. Parky saying, nah, I just realised only had 2 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I don't know. You need to always up your RAM with Minecraft past 2 gigabytes. I know most, like, a lot of people's PCs don't have a lot more than, like, 2 gigs, but, like, they should at least up the actual, like, default.
The standard 8 gigs.
Yeah.
For most computers nowadays.
F-bow for Warcraft? That's crazy. Not enough allocated... not enough allocated WAM. WAM.
How much dedicated WAM should I have for my Minecraft server?
My Minecraft server. Nah, bro runs bro has a 2 gig Minecraft server, but then tries to run like the most intensive map ever. And then the company's just like, dear user, we will have to shut your server. We will have to foreclose your server due to it being due to it nearly putting our server hosting out of business. Skull. Oh dear. No, I just find servers on this version so scummy. Like, I find, like, most people, right, like, the average Joe is only going to do a server for, like, a couple videos. Like, Joe, right. The average Joe is only going to do, like, you have a server for, like, a couple, like, videos that they do with, like, friends, right? Or, like, just a couple of, like, just a small scale server, right? Like, that you hop on every couple of days. I just don't feel like, for a lot of things, it's worth paying, like multiple, like £10 a month for really bad amounts of RAM on a server that you don't really use that much. Like Giant World, for instance, right? Like, Charles is hosting that for Apex. Thank you, Charles. But, like, it's that, like, I don't want, like, for me, it's not really worth paying, like, that much for, because I know I'm not really going to use it, and, like, I just need, like, something that's obviously, like, just more than what Atenos has. But Atenos, I've had a lot of issues with that recently. It keeps on delisting plugins that I've put on there, or plugins just don't work. Like WorldEdit, for instance, wasn't working before. I did /1, nothing happened. Did the position commands, nothing happened. Like, I can't stand Atenos anymore. Like, I would rather use a free server thing that installed Russian spyware on my system and actually had like 10 gigs of RAM than use that. Genuinely, it is awful. Like, I can't with it. But, like, I do a lot of projects, so for me, it's kind of buying a server is kind of pointless because I'd have to buy like 50 at that point, and yeah. But then Bedrock, for instance, you know, you have free multiplayer. It might not be the best, but considering Java can, in theory, do it, considering they can do it through server, like, I do think that there needs to be better alternatives than Essential, because Essential, that the amount of times that's gone down recently and starts firing back all the messages that have ever been sent on there is insane. I can't with Essential. Like, I just want it to work. That's all I'm asking for, bro. I cannot with that mod. Let's see what people are saying. It's mainly Parkwise spitting. What did the Parkwise say? Bro, I have 32 sobbing emoji.
Oh, I've put. Oh wait, I can't turn the car. Oh, what's going on?
Actually, try.
I really need to get better wheels on this thing.
He
I
says.
think I fixed it.
Yeah. So, are the wheels like completely detached, or are they just really broken?
No, they're just I've got zero traction.
Oh
Before I
no.
took the Fleetaris, the radiator was not working.
Oh my god.
And now the car is extremely fast because I put the racing flywheel in.
Ay ay ay.
And I can barely drive it down the lane. Oh god.
Yeah, so I have tried Axiom. Axiom for me, there's a lot of just menus everywhere. So it's like I don't know. I don't like menus when there's like everywhere. And it's like when you've got, you know, when you've got like you've got like one down one side, one down the other side, one down the other side kind of thing, and they were like split off. Like, I don't know. I've never liked that. It's not very.
He broke Stampy's house with Axiom.
Yes, he broke a lot more than just the house with Axiom, if I remember correctly. Yes, that was. He broke a lot. Oh yeah, I remember we had to fix Harriet's Hill, and then I remember we weren't even going to tell everyone about the project until it was episode 100, and then we had to at that point because there was no way we were fixing that. Like, you know, oh, that was awful. Oh my god. Ay.
The Satsuma is so fast now. I'm actually catching up with Cousin.
Huh.
Oh, I've flipped the car.
Oh my.
Brr.
Brr.
I'm gonna quickly just... I am gonna go on a call with Parky soon though, because he did want to talk to me, so I don't know if you want to be there, Mr. Wolf.
I will probably on my stream.
Yeah, I can show him my summer motor vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. And I guess we'll see how that goes. So, alright, well, I'm going to stream, considering I know, like, I think there are a few people watching. Like, I think Somi's still here. You know, I'll run the stream, we'll go on that call, and yeah, so this map will be coming out in the next couple of days. Parky, if you want an early access download of this, I can pass you one over, and I don't have a problem with that. So yeah, just let me know if you do, if you just want to look around and gloat over it. I'm gonna see if like there's somebody that wants to kind of help me post this, because I have no idea how Planet Minecraft works at some point. But so yeah. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Everybody here is Bert, except from Bert himself, because that's just not very Bert. Imagine Bert not being Bert, that's a skull member right there. So yeah, and good news, because guess who's live?
Oh.
Happy Friday, chilling at, whatever that's called, it's 10. But yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. I need a drink right now.